What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon, and I am still waiting for my Seder. Today, we are talking about The Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Leonie Taylor. Now, I honestly did not know what this book was about. I did not read the back of the cover when I checked it out. It was on my wish list, it was available, and I downloaded it. With that being said, I got maybe 10 minutes into the listening and I was already like, this is not what I normally read. I normally read kind of, really anything, but this is very not what I read. It's very romancy, kind of dark, sort of anime-esque, and I just, everything about it I should hate. But for some reason, I did still like this book. I don't really know why, but something about it wasn't unpleasant for me. So, with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so this book is about a girl named Karu who lives in Prague and attends art school. However, she is no ordinary girl. She has been raised by a group of demons called Chimera, and she basically goes out and collects teeth for the head honcho, who's named Brimstone, and in return, he grants her wishes. Now, one day, she is out collecting teeth, and she comes back to find an angel destroying the door back to Brimstone's workshop. And so, naturally, she's upset, she's angry at this angel, and she wants to find a way to find them. Now, this whole half of the book, I know I didn't go super in depth, that whole half was really cool, but this next part irritates the crap out of me. Basically, the angel Akiva recognizes her and he's like, there's something about you and I'm instantly in love with you. It was basically love at first sight, and there was all this, like, the characters were completely perfect looking and there were no flaws, and that really kind of got on my nerves. And they basically went from being enemies, literally, to being in love. And this love story was actually so hard to believe that the whole second half of the book was a backstory just so that the love could make sense. And the backstory is that Karu was actually a reincarnation of a chimera girl that he fell in love with, and since their love was forbidden because one was an angel and one was a chimera, they were sentenced to death. She gets reincarnated, she has no memories of him, and that's basically it. And it really bothered me because this book was so cool and it was going places, and then all of a sudden it was just this big long backstory that could have been a book all in itself. So while this completely infuriates me, I mean, we have perfect characters, we have a complete love story that makes no sense, we have changing what the book is actually about halfway through, and all of those things make me so upset. But this book was still good. I honestly, if I hadn't been listening to it, I probably would have dropped it because I probably would have gotten really angry. But I was listening to it, so I did stick it out, and I honestly, it was still entertaining and I still wanted to listen to it. I kind of got bored during the backstory because I was more interested in Karu going through, like, that sky portal, which we never get to see. And I just would have liked it better if the author had stuck to a clear path. I really wanted to give this book a lower rating, but I just couldn't because despite everything, I did like it. So I just settled on a 4, even though I feel like if I hadn't have liked it, this book probably would have been a 1. So A+ writing for actually making me like something that I should hate. But hey, did you guys read this book? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Please let me know down in the comments. I would honestly love to hear somebody else's take on this book. I'm still reading Queen of the Tearling and The Elite. It is a little difficult for me to actually sit down and read. Normally the only time I have to do that is before class and at night before I go to sleep, so I am going a little slow on those, but hopefully I'll finish The Elite pretty quick since I've read it before. And I am currently listening to The Apothecary, which I am absolutely in love with. I mean, it takes place in the 1950s and has some botanist alchemy thrown in, so how could I not love it? It was like it was made for me. Um, I will be finishing that pretty soon because it is rather short, so that will definitely be the next review up for you guys, and I will see you guys next time.